I'm 64 years old. Am I 64 or 65? I was born in 1956. What does that make me? I just started driving about 9 years ago. Time is flying. I might as well say 8 years. Well, I've been saying that for a little while. I use a suicide knob. You know, Sammy Davis Jr., that's how he lost his eye, with a suicide knob. But I figured as long as it's too big to fit in my eye, well, I've never said this, God forbid. I've never found it. I know God would forbid anything bad to happen to his children. And I'm thinking about trying to glue this back on. The more I look at it, the more I feel that the little bit of money that I would make outside on the street may be better than no money. Any money is better than no money. But I don't know. I'm making headway here. If I tell you, I would rather be in here doing something studio-wise than be outside playing on the street. Plus, it's nobody out there anyway. Compared to what I was making, it would take a lot of discipline for me to go out there and play and not see in the rush hour. I used to always get to work right on the rush hour. So when I got to the top of the escalator or outside the subway, even if I got there early, the traffic would be better than it is now, even after rush hour or before rush hour, it'll be better than it is now. So, but I don't know. I got a couple of dead batteries in my trunk. I can go take that to the salvage yard. Maybe now I did learn how to do metals from my salvage man. He would cut the cords off of everything he got his hands on. If you saw somebody throwing away something, you would cut the wire off of it. Adapters, that's copper wire. Is something. Well, let's get back to. I'm making progress on the Phantom here. I decided yesterday to take the demos. I wrote down there's three pages of demos, so that makes it 3 pages of demos, and it's 16 scenes per page, 3 times 16 demos. I can go in there and the demo is already set up, so I can take that and flip that, remix it, whatever it is. I can take that and turn it into what I want to turn it into. Let me show you something real quick here. A30 is the first one. The first one starts on 30. 30 and like, no, wait a minute. I'm going to see here. Let me move around so you can see what I'm doing here. I want to do more demonstrations like this too. My brother and 2 more of my real close comrades complimented me on the live studio session of that Don't Stop Believing. A33. A33 is, matter of fact, they all start on A. Oh, they all together then. Let me see if they all together. A33. See, I would take a pattern. Oh, it's not right there. A30. Oh, that's 23. I'm sorry. 33 starts here, and the patterns are like this. Let me show you. I got my front door open. I don't want my neighbors to hear. This one's like a little easy jazz. And this one has like all the way down. The last ending is just a drum. This way I can get my head around the patterns. Give me some idea. It's already a bunch of patterns in here. So what I would do, this one has horns. I would, in the bass, running bass, and there's a bunch of changes, intro, and so like the beginning. Now I can do something with that. The changes, and let me see the intro. Let me show you the intro. And what I would do, I would go in and turn down everything. First, I'll go look in the mixer and see what it consists of, right? Look in the mixer, and I see I got a bass, vibes, and drums. So what I would do first, I guess I would turn down the vibe. I would record on top of the vibes. Now I would leave the vibes in there, and I would go to track 3, piano track on 3. Now sounds like electric piano. I'm on 1, 3. I would start on 3, and I would put some piano right there. But I would take that little simplicity, take the simplicity of it. My problem was not dealing with simplicity when hip hop first came out. I couldn't see the simplicity of the 2 notes, bling 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 bling. You know that Dre move, that Dr. Dre thing, bling 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 bling. But you know, it's only because my mind was closed at the time. I was learning jazz fake books, and I was so much into trying to learn my bebop, which I never did. So I never did get my bebop skills. That's another. I'm far behind on my bebop exercises. I haven't even got to that on my schedule, my day schedule. So I'm going to take the patterns, and I will put a piano. First thing I do is I pull up 3. That should be playing 3. And I will put the piano right here on 3. I wonder why it's not making any noise. That's neither here nor there. It's not triggering. Yeah, I see. Yes, it is triggering. I don't want to waste my time on that. Figuring this out later. I got breakfast to eat right now. And as you can see, I'm sitting in my lounge chair. So that means I'm taking it slow this morning. I want to run down to the gym and do some lifting. I'm going to get my arms built up, get my stomach flat. I can do my setups in here. I want to, from here, since I'm already started on this, my next step would be in the studio 2 would be to get on my Christmas songs. Everything's already set up in there, and there's a beautiful piano in there. It's a shame to just have that thing sitting there. I promised myself I would never let anything gather dust. Excuse me here for a second here. I promised myself I would never let anything gather dust. Let's see if we can walk into the other room without any plugs coming. Unplugged. Excuse me. I hate that moving around. Camera jumping. It's very unprofessional. It's dark in here too. I mean, it's not dark in here. It's just that the light. Here we go. Now, see, I got everything set up in here. My Christmas songs already. My nice chair. Even got a little lounge chair. I haven't got this set up for playback. I got 2 computers in here. One of these, I know I can just hook up to simple Pro Tools or Studio One or Logic X. Out of those 3 softwares, I know I can get one of them to do a playback, a simple playback. But then again, you know what? I can hook this up to my looper pedal. And whenever I think I got song. This is just for practicing in here. And whenever I think I got a song halfway decent, I can hit the looper pedal and use that. The looper pedal, it has a 5-minute loop on it. I can use that for playback. I really got spoiled with a decent computer, so it's probably why I don't want to hook up the other computers, even though it was something I started on spoiled. I started on a slow computer. Why shouldn't I be able to finish on one? Spoiled, huh? Let me go ahead and sign off so I can keep this. How many minutes? That was 10 minutes. I'm out. Things should start getting interesting as they go. Trying to find my niche into how to set up the what I'm going to be doing. But meanwhile, you can follow along on the progress. From Practice to Perfection is the series. See, I'm in it and I'm been it. I ain't in it. I am in it. Peace and hair grease, roast beef, hair grease. See you later. Thanks for listening. I'm out.